Hi everyone, Yacca here. So I've been out for a bit. I've been preparing a lot for the Danish Nationals in Hearthstone, and paid off. I actually got to the semi-finals, but when you're playing against a guy like Fury Hunter, it's an uphill struggle, and props to him for winning the entire thing. He did that for the second year in a row. But one of the decks that I brought to the Danish Nationals was BOAR Priest, and this is also what I'll be talking with you guys about today. And me and my teammate from the Kronjyllands eSport, where we're playing, we have a challenge. We challenged ourselves this month is with the that we want to hit Legend with BOAR Priest, so we have a bit of a race going on there. So the deck that I want to show you guys, also from the gameplay section, is the one that I'm laddering with right now, and of course you can find a deck code in the description. But let's have a look at the deck I'm using, and a little bit around the mulligan strategy, so you can see a little bit about how to initiate the deck and how to actually play it. So the mulligan part is actually rather easy for BOAR Priest. It's the playing part that is a little bit difficult. The main gist of it is what you want to do for winning. Then you want to play 7 boars. And how come you do that, you say? Well, of course you play the 2 boars that you do have, and then you have shuffled an amulet into your deck a couple of times, and then you get to resurrect for the first amulet 2 boars, and then you're up to 4. And then the second one for 3 boars, and then you're up to 7. And you can activate those in one turn while having a Wild Paraments on the board. The first amulet procs, it destroys the boars, then you play the second amulet, and then this destroys the 3 boars, and then you get the Sword of 1,000 Truths. Let's see if we can actually, maybe you can see it. You will get to see it in the gameplay section. But for the mulligan, you don't actually want to go for the boars. The 3 cards that really want to get to is the Amulet of Undying, keep a Handmaiden, and you want to keep Switcheroo. Those 3 are the cards that you really want to see in the mulligan. If you're a bit tight, or if you do have a Handmaiden already and you do see a Thrive in Shadows, feel free to keep that one, because that's also a great card for tutoring out like an amulet or something like that. But the cards they want to keep and look for are specifically those 3, because you want to get the shuffling going. And alternatively, you're not too sad if you find a Thrive in Shadows. I can see that some people are keeping Holy Smite because they expect they're up against an aggro lineup. But with Thief Rogue running rampant at the moment, I think you're better off trying to look for these things, and then eventually you'll find Holy Smites, Cyrillas as well through Switcheroo. So that's kind of the mulligan. What you want, and playing against certain matchups really where the skill set of the deck, how much are your opponent pressuring you, what do you need to do. A little bit of word on Priestess Valish. It is not like the old BOAR Priest, where you needed this as part of the combo to activate. Or there also was a fatigue list at some point with Shellfish, stuff like that. This is a pure tempo play. So if you, for instance, if you can get like a Switcheroo down, and you played a few spells, and then by playing Priestess Valish, you can also get a Handmaiden. Feel free to do it. You don't want to save her for anything more specific than you want to further your game plan, draw through your deck as soon as possible. And it is actually possible to draw through your deck when you get to 8 or 9 mana. You can also draw completely dead. That's sometimes what happens. Another combo worth noting is that you don't want to put your Illuminates you don't want to illuminate your deck if you have any amulets in your hand. Throw them in first, just because a 0 mana Amulet of Undying, which keeps the 0 cost once you shuffle it, that's really amazing. But don't keep Illuminate. It's not worth it in the beginning. You want to look for those cards that I mentioned before. Other than that, it's a matter of you healing, controlling the board. You have kind of 3 board clears. Another combo that is worth going for is, well, the board clears first of all. You have 2 Wild Pyromancers, which can clear a good and substantial amount of boards. But then you also have Cyrella, where you have a bunch of healing in the deck. So if you have, or your opponent is damaged, you can heal your opponent, heal yourself, and then you have like a massive board clear with that one. But the Wild Pyromancer can also do a bit of work there. Another combo that you can do with Wild Pyromancer is that you drop Wild Pyromancer on a Cleric, drop a spell, damage the board, and then you use a Gift of the Naru to draw a bunch of cards. Be careful not to overdraw, because that is very easy to do. And one thing that I forgot a lot in the beginning is that, for instance, if your face, you have like 25 life left, you also get a draw from that one because you are damaged after the healing effect of Gift of Naru. So track the hand space. That's really important. You need to take some getting used to. I think those are the majority of the combos. I think you get most out of seeing the deck in action. So let's have a look at some gameplay so you can see how I piloted on ladder.
Jane! Knowledge is power. I must not falter.
So if this is Naga, we have a better matchup. Just want to find Handmaiden, Amulets, and Switcheroo. Good, Handmaiden, and we got a Cyrella for a potential clear. Uh-oh. Let's see. Switcheroo, that's great. These I'll draw through Switcheroo or something like that. Just then I can coin Switcheroo, and then the Handmaidens are actually good to go. Okay. It's been a while. Since I encountered any of those. Oh, that's actually quite good. It's more draw. Pretty nice. Oh, that's good. This is also a bunch of draw. Maybe I'll just Handmaiden on the next turn. A little bit of some hand space issues actually. So I can only do it if I draw and illuminate. Well, so just drive in the shadows. I need to trade the amulets, and I'm not too concerned right now about the face damage. Just have to be careful. There's not gonna be a. Yeah, maybe I can just. Set this one up. I do have another one. This is a little bit risky. Maybe that's bad actually. I don't want to advise you to do this because now I can only ever do. I can't do this anymore. But this is fine. I don't think he's able to clear it. I could hope that he's dropping a minion, but he's probably not going to do that. And hopefully not one with Divine Shield. Oh, okay, fair enough. And we are just gonna draw some cards. The risk paid off. Get silence. Then we're gonna draw 2 cards. Make sure that you keep track of your hand space. I'm trying to focus on getting the amulets and boars. We'll see. Thrive in the Shadows could be great to find them. Yeah, just that's whoa, great. I'll probably silence it and I'll make a note. One is on 2. See if we can find it. I don't mind using the spells, healing spells to... Oh, there's another one. I really want to silence that one. And kind of want to get the draw as well. Let's just do that. Switch a row and then we're going to clear it. I don't want to have him using that somehow. Slow turn for him, which is great for me. This might just get me the 2 boars that I'm missing. If that's the case, then I'm just gonna drop the boars and then do a Shadow Word Devour to put them on this one. Okay, illuminate. Let's do this first. There's hand space. Get one of the boars. Always want to trade in this one first. And then we are gonna... It's gonna be 1 illuminate. That's the other boar. But I do have... No, I don't have any more switcheroos. Might be good enough to do this. Might as well get rid of that one. It's gonna be 3.
No time.
I need to use one of these as well.
This
It's gonna be 4. Then I can draw. And drop the piglet. Challenge here now is I should actually have dropped another Desperate Prayer if I wanted to use the Shadow Word Devour, but I think it's fine. There's no transform effects usually run in Mech Paladin, Mech Mage. This is solid enough. I think the most annoying thing would probably be Gaia, I think. But even that's not too bad. Remember it, they're both on 2. So I need to shuffle one more time and then probably get to 8 mana. And then we are good. We're almost through the deck. One thing to be aware of is that you do not want to draw through the deck because then you can't trade anymore. It's difficult to get this one done before turn 8, but on turn 8 it is definitely possible. So we'll have one more setup turn. Yeah, I might need to... Yeah, just clear. It would be a great board to use on Devour on, but it's fine. It's a pretty good setup on his behalf.
Guide my hand. Maybe just go for it.
now I do have it.
Leave me to my work.
I can't get it because he needs to play minions in order to get it. So let's just go in.
This battle is far from over.
Let's just heal. So we need to draw the other one. That's 1 in 3. But I can, if I get the Shadow Naru, I can shuffle, and if he does not clear my board, which it does not seem like he's doing, then I do have Gifted the Naru to draw and stuff. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Let's see if we can find the other one. Not just yet. Let's just get rid of that one. There's no way for me to draw anything, so there's no reason to. I'm guaranteed to get it next turn, but then I might not be able to kill it off. So if he has like the other Mecha Shark now, it's gonna be a little bit awkward for me, but still. Yeah, he's got one. Ooh, dude. Yeah, I need to clear that board.
Error. Hot bucket.
As long as he might even kill me here. Who knows? Oh, he's not going to.
I grow short of cards.
So I don't really want to take any damage out of that naval bomb, so let's silence the lot.
I am out of cards.
Silence. I'm gonna do this and get these. Let's see if he's gonna play anything. He can't really win if he doesn't play anything, but then again, I think that might be his best option not to do that. But still, it's gonna be 7 damage each turn. Alright. Gonna take some damage here. But I think I still have it. I need to clear that one. And I should be able to heal enough that I can manage to take this over a couple of turns. There's gonna be 2 damage. Swing first. And put on the weapon. And then I get a heal, that's up to 15. And they don't ever have any weapon removal, so this should be it. just need to go through all the animations. If I do have enough life total, I never ever do this, because might be some in some weird instance where they have, if they have discounted cards, so they might remove your weapon. This is the last shot you have at the weapon, and then we heal. This is also a lot of damage. Might be able to push a little bit of armor away and stuff like that. I think we should be good here. If he drops like a... Well, he doesn't have access to it, but if he had some kind of small taunt minion or whatever, might help you clear that one.
I must protect the wild.
I must not falter.
This should be a bad matchup for me. If it is Druid, if it's not Rogue. But I think it's okay-ish. I even get a Handmaiden, so that's kind of nice. So I kind of want to play, and a switcheroo as well. I want to play spells. Oh, that's nice. In order for the Handmaiden to be active. This could be Rogue. Still, it should be Rogue or Druid. Is okay to drop this one. Just make a little bit of hand space. It's Rogue. That's, in my eyes, a little bit worse, also because they can actually steal the boar. But let's see. Wow, that's a lot of health. We'll be fine. Usually they want to play minions. Unless it's bomb rogue, then it's not fine. And definitely gonna shuffle that one. And then we're gonna draw, go to 9. Let's see if we get another amulet. Okay. 2 left. Okay. So I could find another amulet here. Just as long as it's minion based, and I do have.
You can't always trust what you see.
Alright. Thrive in the shadows. Let's do that first. Devour seems fine actually. Because that lets me do this. It's not really great, but it's okay. Right now I just want to manage the board a little bit. Could actually even draw with the gift. That might actually have been worth it on his health. Oh, it is the bomb. Oh, I am in such a hurry. Oh man, it's not fair. Dude. That could be fine. Let's see if we can find the amulet. There we go. Shuffle this guy. devour. So we do that and then draw. But I'm kind of screwed if I don't draw any of my 0-cost ones, so let's actually not. But I can draw with this. Usually I don't get a chance to use the silence, but I think this one is okay. And hit again. Right now I just want to draw. Alright. Seems like he has a little bit of a slow start, so let's keep the silence. That might be good. Well, that's fine. Okay. We'll use the top deck silence here. I'm gonna get rid of the pick. And then I'm gonna use one of these to make a little bit of hand space. But dude, okay, let's just drop this one, right? Could also just be a Holy Smite on my own minion. So then I might be able to get some stuff done. It's the amulets, that's really what I need to find now. Chances are okay that I'll be able to. It's on the bottom. Might be shuffling though. One turn left, so it's gonna be now. Oh, it's annoying.
The demon seed rolls out. You'll never get the demon seed.
Alright, that's perfectly fine. Alright. Do we have another one?
Is someone injured?
That one is good. Let's get this one in there. And then that one in there. And then just as long as we draw that one, then we're good. Could just get the drawing now, right?
Tell me, Minnow. I've done it all.
It's just a tempo play. So there we go. $11 damage. So I can either well, this is okay. Because if I do get the silence here, then I just silence first. Illuminate. No need to, right? I think I'm just gonna
Guide my hand.
yeah, and then I'm gonna heal. Let's do this. And this one. I'm gonna face tank 5, but we are kind of done here. 10, 11 points of damage is what I'm seeing, just for good measure. I'll heal for one of these.
This battle is far from over.
10, 11. Should be no way that he can do anything about this. And then with Sorella on the next turn, I can just clear the board. Yeah. The bombs are awful. This is fine. Definitely.
This battle is far from over.
Well, I actually do think it is over. Should be nothing he can do here. Well, I might even be able to like find a shard if he has some kind of taunt minion, which he likely does not have. So you do have some matchups which are rather skewed, and it takes a lot of practice. So you have to really put in the time. I've been playing this for on and off for a couple of months, brought it to tournaments and stuff like that. So it's and I'm getting there. I'm above 50% win rate now, but in the beginning it was like 30 to 40%. So you need to put in a lot of time to learn the deck, but then it feels awesome. Thanks for watching, guys.